Oh my god, there's finally Genshin Impact content. No way. And it only took 3 weeks, but we've actually had the banners for the Ganyu and Kokomi Rerun banners announced finally. Took them about 16 years, but we finally got it. We got Ganyu, and we got Xingqiu, Sucrose, and Dori, and it's the same for Kokomi. And then there's obviously the weapon banner, which is Amos Bow, Everlasting Moonglow, the Sacrificial Sword, and all that. So we're going to talk, should you pull? Now, it's an important question that everyone probably has. Let's be real, if you're watching this video, you had that question, so I'm answering it. So, if you guys enjoyed the channel and you want to support the content, you can feel free to sub, because a small percentage of people who watch my videos are subscribed. And we do get into that content. I'll be making a very big update video tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, let's get into it. So, obviously, we've talked about these two characters in the past, and we know how important they are. We've got Ganyu and Kokomi. Now, Ganyu, we know what I'm going to say about her. We might say, Fred, you're even a bit biased. You crowned her. She was the first character you crowned, and I know. But, listen, I love my Ganyu. She's not as strong as a character maybe like Ayaka is. Because, you know, she has been power crept a little bit. But don't get me wrong, she is still really strong with her kit. Like, she's not going to be as strong as she used to be, like, in terms of, like, compared to everyone else, but still very solid damage dealer. I would recommend her for your team. And she can either be played as a main DPS or a support. Supportive role would be probably using her E, which is her, like, taunt, and then her Q, which is her burst, which does, like, ice from the sky, and does a bit of cryo damage. Might help for reactions. Not as precise as you might want it to be, but hey, you also get a damage bonus when standing in it, and as well as that, you get extra crit rate when you're firing Frost Lake arrows, which is your main attack and main source of dealing damage. So level 2 charge shot, which is basically the same as Tainari, but Ganyu was first, so therefore she's better. And for weapons, I would recommend either the Amos Bow, which, I mean, let's be real, it's a standard banner weapon, you're probably going to get it at some point, but if you don't have it, you can have equipped. I got 2 of these things. Viridescent Hunt, good choice, if you're a whale. Blackhoof Warbow, another really solid choice. And then there's the Prototype Crescent. I would recommend the Prototype Crescent if you're a very free-to-play player, because it works. It's just a decent, solid weapon that you can use, and I'd say that's fine for her. I used to main her with Prototype for a very long time. I only got Amos Bow like a few months after owning her, so yeah, for a long time I used Prototype, and her damage numbers, they're not too far off of, you know, what Amos Bow can give you. And then ideally you want to get a 4-piece Wanderer's Troop. You want to get as much crit, you want to get as a lot of crit damage. Crit rate is not too necessary, because if you got 2 cryo members on your team, you get extra crit rate if they're already affected by cryo. And her first passive anyways gives you more crit rate if you've already hit them. So ideally, if you've got 2 cryo members on the team, which I run with Shenhe, I have like 88% crit rate, so yeah, would highly recommend Ganyu. And if you're going for constellations, C1, pretty spicy. I'm not going for it personally, but these are all actually really decent constellations. So I would say Ganyu, 100% a must pull. Kokomi as well, healer, brilliant character. Prototype Amber's all you really need for her. You can go for a damage dealing set though, which I believe maybe like, but yeah, Wisdom because she crits. No, I don't know what you go for a person if you're going for a DPS. I've never really done a DPS Kokomi, but her Hydra application for freeze teams, very solid, and that's what a lot of people use her for. It's better than Mona for Hydra application, but she doesn't have the burst that does a lot of damage though. So yeah. And then for artifacts, I'd say either Tenacity Millilith, Ocean Hued Clam, maybe even a 4-piece Ocean Hued Clam to increase your damage numbers, and then you can just level up your talents as necessary. I'd personally recommend, yeah, obviously like Jellyfish, your E first. I mean, it just helps a lot. And then the burst. I don't really know much about Kokomi, but I can say she's a very fun and solid unit. Even at level 70, she's massive for me. And constellations, I mean, you know, you get healing bonuses and all that, which is actually better after Ocean Hued Clam comes out. If you're going to go for big healing Kokomi, I'd say go full Ocean Hued Clam, just so you can deal a bit of extra damage. I don't really understand what this means, but I think this means big PP number. So I'd say overall, Kokomi, solid unit. I'd recommend pulling for her. Now, Sucrose and Xingqiu and Dori. Now, I don't have Dori, so I can't talk about her too much, but she's an electro healer. I wouldn't recommend pulling for her personally, because, I mean, let's be real, who needs an electro healer when you got Kuki Shinobu already? But And also, Kuki no Shinobu is a bit better than Dori, I believe. To my knowledge, at least. I don't know her too much because she's not come out yet. But I'd say don't pull for Dori, personally. I'm not going to. Might be my bias, but they asked me. Xingqiu, one of the best Hydro supports in the game. By Hydro supports, I mean by, like, not the same as Kokomi in terms of like Hydro application, but Xingqiu is really good for Hydro reaction damage. So run Sack Sword on him. Maybe even, if not, you got Favonius Sword. People say Favonius Sword is also pretty good. Either Sack Sword or Favonius. I'd say Sack over Favonius. I run Noblesse on him, but you can maybe run an energy recharge set like Emblem of Severed Fate, if you really wanted to, and then obviously Constellations. You don't need any, but I mean, hey, you probably have a lot of Constellations at this point, so I'd say Constellations 100% worth it. And then talents just go all in on the sword and his E, and your golden. What a must pull. And then Sucrose, really good elemental mastery battery, very fun. I think she's going to work quite well with the new Dendro. Well, actually no, maybe not because it's Animo, but like elemental mastery battery, Tainari. I don't know. I could see it working, to be honest, but overall fun support to have. Well, especially for Swirling. So you want to go Sack Fragments. If you don't have Sack Fragments, I guess Mapamare or actually yeah, just go Mapamare because you get the Elemental Mastery substat. Go 4-piece Veridescent Venera, or maybe even now with the new set, I believe there is a new one. I think it's like Gilded Dreams. Gilded Dreams could actually be very useful because it gives you an EM increase, but overall, you know, it's fine. Constellations. I mean, listen, I don't know anything about Sucrose, but her C6 looks pretty good. And then I would say, just level up the talents, I guess. I don't know. Butterfly first, yeah, and then the E. Overall, Sucrose, very fun character, very cute character. I'd say definitely a pull. Are the banners a pull? I'd say yes, their banners are a pull. Now, you've got to remember, if you're not too sure right now, there is the live stream in a couple weeks. Not in a couple weeks, maybe like the 17th, I'm pretty sure at this point. It says my Discord, so yeah, join the Discord down below, by the way. But this is my Discord 17th. I'm going to trust them on that one. Now, for the weapon banner, I can't remember what's on the weapon banner, but I can tell you already, it's absolutely dog shit. Do not pull on it. Here's why. Now, you might be getting the Sack Sword, which, yes, good for Xingqiu. But the other 4-star weapons, you don't need them. Dragon's Bane, no. Eye Perception, no. Rust, good for Yoimiya, and Child, but no. Favonius, Broadsword, you have like 200 of those things. And then the 5-star weapons, Amos Bow, you can get on the standard banner, and Everlasting Moonglow, you don't need it for Kokomi. Do not pull on this banner at all. Like, no. If you pull on it, I will find you, right? Just don't do it. Character banners, 100% do it though. So yeah, let me know that. Wait. I don't like the fact that, like, the text is bigger on this one. I don't like that. But yeah, let me know down below. Are you guys pulling on these banners? I'm not. I'm saving up for the next set of banners in 2.1. I have 700 primos, and I believe I'm free off of the next character. But let me know down below. Are you guys pulling on it? Hope you're having a great day, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you guys in another video. Probably tomorrow when I make a massive content update. I'll see you guys later. Have fun, everyone.